What's going on? Today we're talking about property tax bills and how property taxes are going to be rising at the highest rate we've seen in many years. MarketWatch just came out with a great article saying how municipalities are going to have huge shortfalls because of the pandemic and they're going to be increasing your property tax bills. Well, don't worry. Today I'm going to talk about how I've helped people save thousands of dollars on their property tax bills by filing an abatement. Let's go take a look. Local municipalities derive most of their revenue for schools and public services through property taxes. What they do is they take the total valuation of all the property and they tax it at a tax mill rate to get a total budget for the year. State by state has different rules and regulations by how much they can increase this on the annual basis. However, most of the times, if cities need more revenue, they just increase that tax mill rate or they increase the values of the homes. Houses get reassessed when they get new construction or they add an addition, and they get reassessed on a usually annual or biannual basis. However, what do you do if you think your house is assessed too high? You'll file an abatement with your town or your local municipality. This happened with someone I knew and they came to ask me if I could help them with an analysis to help them determine if their house is overvalued compared to their neighbors. Towns typically use three methods of appraisal evaluations. Those methods are the cost, the income, and the market approach. Key to this is you want your house to be properly assessed compared to other like houses in your surrounding neighborhood. If you think your house is priced incorrectly, then you can start performing an analysis to prove so. From a cost perspective, this is often very hard to do because houses with construction costs are not really the best method of appraising houses. And neither is the income approach because most single-family homes are owner-occupied. So this typically falls to the market approach. When we look at the market approach, we can even look at market comparable sales or just what they have other houses appraised at in your similar neighborhood. What I like to do is take the subject property and compare it to what other houses are appraised at in the neighborhood with similar baths, square footage, and bedrooms. You can make a judgment if something has been renovated recently or check recent town permitting records. One example we did was a client of mine had a home they believed was assessed too high. We looked at about 50 local properties in their area and we found 8 properties that had very similar location, square footage, bedrooms and baths, and did an analysis to show that they were assessed about 15 to 20% too high. We filed the abatement with the city and they're able to get a reduction on their property tax bill. Now this is going to pay dividends year after year because now with a lower assessed value, they're going to see a lower property tax bill every single year. You get rejected by the town, there's an appeals process if you think you've been wrongly ruled against. However, say you file an abatement and you lose that abatement request, well, you're at the same place you were anyways. I always advise clients to take a strong look at what their house is assessed at compared to comparable properties in their neighborhood and make an assessment if they want to file an abatement and get the process going to see if they can get a reduction on their property taxes. Any questions, please leave them in the comments and we'll get back to you.